Woo! We're getting into a long one here today, folks, because Forbidden Paradise is a different kind of Baywatch episode. In fact, it's not an episode at all. Are you ready to check out Baywatch the movie?
Baywatch the movie, Forbidden Paradise.
Yes, long before Hawaiian Wedding or the 2017 remake, Baywatch the movie, Forbidden Paradise, was filmed during season 5 and released on video shortly after the season wrapped. And less than a year later, because Baywatch is cheap, they split the movie into 2 episodes in season 6 and called it a day. You might notice as we go along that this doesn't seem much different than any other 2-part vacation episode, and you are correct. I mean, technically they'd released other 2-parters on VHS before this, and the pilot was released as a movie and sometimes renamed, and I should know, I own a copy of Malibu Heat, and it's one of the weirdest things I have. So like, Forbidden Paradise is not even really that special. But it did get a theatrical run in Europe, so you could have been lucky enough to see Baywatch's lack of production values on the big screen. According to Douglas Schwartz, the people behind the video wanted to do an R-rated version of the movie with Pamela Anderson appearing nude, but the Baywatch folks didn't want to betray their family audience. I could see this story being true or not true. I mean, the reason for the show's success was the sex appeal mixed with family-friendly values, but I also don't believe Schwartz or Bonan would care about the nudity if it meant more money or buzz around the show. In either case, if it was ever entertained, Hasselhoff was sure to cause a stink before it got too far. I suppose it's a moot point because this was the same year the Pamela Anderson sex tape was released, so they got a ratings boost from her being naked anyway. There are some minor differences between the movie version of Forbidden Paradise and the 2-part version, including some slight cuts to scenes for time. More significantly, they cut a steamy CJ and eyebrows montage. You are not missing anything plot important, I assure you, but it is heavily featured in the movie's trailer. There's also different music used for another montage, and I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is for that. They don't re-edit it for time or anything, so who knows. Just like you can, one more, babe. Anyway, because this was filmed during season 5, characters and storylines have gone back in time. The opening credits for last season are used, meaning Gregory Allen Williams is back in the intro, even though he's not in the episode. Stephanie's forgotten her skin cancer and shortened her hair. Logan has grown his out. Most notably, Eyebrows has returned to make his final appearance. And the crowd goes mild! We open with a montage of CJ working too hard. Working too hard! See? CJ says she needs a vacation, and what do you know? Hawaiian Airlines product placement is sponsoring a lifeguard exchange program trip for main characters only. Hooray!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, cool! All right! Woo! All right! All right!
Acting is on full display. Just imagine seeing this clunky exposition segue of 3 people badly cheering at a table on the big screen. For some reason, they can only muster the mildest of enthusiasm in awkward close-ups as if they had to film them separately to pretend they liked each other.
Sit down. Sit down.
My girlfriend hula dancing angers me for some reason.
The Jerry Lopez Pipeline Masters are happening when we're there.
What are those?
Caroline.
And you don't even know about Hawaiian surfing competitions? You useless sack of crap. Ho ho ho, I am working for Baywatch again. Hope Neely doesn't notice. Hey Matt, I guess we're back together. Anyway, they're all leaving tomorrow. Hope nobody had any plans or anything.
Maybe Garden Hawaii someday. Wouldn't that be convenient? Since Riley's over there constantly.
I thought you were dating Dr. Tom or whoever. I like to play the field, see what I can get out of this cancer scam before they catch on. Oh yeah? Well, I have, double cancer. No, you don't. Shut up, Caroline. Girlfriends.
Hawaiian product placement song. It's the travel montage. A lifeguard crew has a lot to do in the Baywatch vacation write-off. Look at Mitch trying to make out with this lady at the Hilton. Nice try, Creepazoid.
The male ego is a disease.
She is his type, though. A lineless extra is a woman who doesn't constantly fill the air with words. Or maybe his type is the handsome merman he met in season 2. This is Baywatch's go-to Hawaiian, Vincent Klyn, as Mark Kiloha, who will return in Baywatch Hawaii as a 3rd character. One thing I didn't note about him during his very boring first episode is that Vincent Klyn was one of the top 5 surfers in the world at one point, so that's pretty cool. Oh my god, I almost died because they hadn't had a product placement in 2 minutes. Thank goodness they have a modified Wave Runner TM here.
Yeah.
Outside of Stephanie riding this Wave Runner in a montage, you will not see a single Baywatch team member doing any training whatsoever. Well, that's enough work. Time to watch other people have a vacation.
Yeah, do the actually.
Ugh. Hey Mitch, who's watching Hobie?
I don't know, someone.
I can't say we see a lot of them learning new lifeguard techniques on this supposed exchange program trip, but we do get to see excessive amounts of horny Mitch.
Aloha. Mahalo. Mahalo.
Also horny are Eyebrows and CJ, who have been doing the hanky-panky in a cutscene. Mitch says that he's rented a boat to take out to a private island and invites them along, because nothing sounds more appealing than being a third-wheel 43-year-old on a private island with two 20-somethings who want to have sex. As someone who used to be a river rafting guide, CJ thirsts for adventure. Just kidding, she'd rather lounge around the pool than do that thing Mitch suggested.
Mrs. CJ, can Eyebrows come play with me on my private island?
Please, Mom.
Okay, I guess so.
Yes, I get him for the day and we're gonna be bad.
Remember when David Hasselhoff on Baywatch wasn't dead inside? I know what you're thinking. What this movie is missing is someone to hate. Well, look no further because here's Carlton Edwards. He's been creeping around taking pictures of women without their consent and proceeds to bug CJ by throwing Mentos all over her.
Would you like a Mentos?
If I were Mentos, I would sue them.
Oh, here, let me help you with that. Just back up just a little bit.
It's funny because it's harassment.
That was Captain Thorpe. He's been called away in an emergency and they need someone to run headquarters.
I'll go. Good luck, Matt.
Yes, folks. Halfway into part 1, Pamela Anderson leaves the two-parter completely. They filmed some obligatory bikini scenes, and she booked it out of there 1/3 of the way into the movie that based all of its advertising on Pamela Anderson being in it. And most of the steamy bikini stuff wasn't even used in the TV version. Hilarious. To be a fly on the wall when the two people who went to see this in theaters realized they were stuck watching an episode of Baywatch for another hour. Whoa, check it out! Logan's stunt double can really surf. Well, I'm gonna cut out most of that plot. Meanwhile, Mitch and Eyebrows have gone on their private island getaway.
Mitch, I'm telling you, this is incredible. We're the only ones on this beach.
Yeah, and only one of us will make it back alive.
What?
Nothing.
One fine day, love came for me.
Sacre bleu, stock footage!
If something hilarious is happening, I want in on it.
This'll make you chuckle. Eyebrows has been bitten by a venomous fish. Eyebrows describes it as orange and black, which is only half right, and Mitch declares he's been bitten by a scorpion fish. Technically, he is correct because lionfish are in the scorpionfish family, so I will give Baywatch half a point. The important thing here is that their boat was damaged on some coral, and Eyebrows is screwed.
Way to pull an Eddie, idiot! So anyway, that's when Hobie's like, you make dinner. And I'm like, guess you don't want any Street Fighter 2? And then he started crying and it was pretty funny. So after a few beatings, he was able to fry up some hot dogs and I played Street Fighter 2 and it was pretty awesome. So then I decided, and by this point, my psychic friend Destiny's blood is all over the floor. And I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of paperwork, am I right? And Ryan's vomiting in the corner like a big baby, and Garner's trying to answer the phone, and I'm like, geez guys, I'm working a case. So then... Matt!
Wow, you know, ending part 1 by killing off Eyebrows was a bold choice, but one I deeply respect. Just kidding, they find some native Hawaiians or something, and the cliffhanger is supposed to be us caring if Carlton lives or dies. We do not. I love this. Alexandra Paul and Vincent Klyn seem to have made the choice to play it like their characters are definitely sleeping together. It's very good. It's not ever mentioned or anything, just very heavily implied. Screw Riley or whoever the hell she's dating now. Stephanie is having a bite of that Mark sandwich.
I was a rich and valuable character.
Hey, how about an hour into this we add in a subplot about a magic rock? That do anything for you? Carlton took a piece of lava rock from Hawaii when he visited last year, which means the goddess Pele has cursed him with bad luck. but shouldn't Mitch be explaining this as the expert on Hawaiian gods?
And didn't you say your bad luck started a year ago?
Of course, he's so stupid. All he has to do is put the rock back where he got it from, but instead he decides to dink around so he can fall over some more and get hit with golf balls. I miss Guido now. I hate you. For fans of more Hawaiian superstitions with incredibly uninteresting payoffs, tune into the last 2 seasons of Baywatch. Hawaiian Tropics product placement! Featuring Gregory Bonan as the photographer. And now Mitch has taken over that tribe and told them to sacrifice eyebrows to the god of burgers. I think this is how he was always meant to go. This guy is super not happy about this, because he wanted to carve the roast beast this year. Damn you, Mitch Fun Malibu!
Don't worry, pal. Once we've slathered you in guacamole, you're gonna taste delicious. God, I wish that were me.
Anyway, eyebrows is fine. Boo! While Mitch stuffs his face with food, he wonders why the chick that helped them would live in a dump like this.
I've lived here for the past 12 years, since I was a child.
Why?
I'd die before I lived on a shitty island. Pass the ketchup. Tough crowd, huh? Matt, you can eat that rock over there.
When I tell you to move, you dive out of the way.
Which direction? Move!
Another animal trying to kill eyebrows, staying on his ass. This is the kind of misfortune I can get behind. He truly took up Eddie's mantle. Grr, I hate that he lived. So Hawaiian chick has joined Mitch and Eyebrows in an attempt to run away from the tribe. She says she's tried to leave before, but bitter beer face guy is jealous and possessive.
I'm not jealous and possessive, I'll show you.
I cannot make it. I am too weak.
We're not leaving you behind. We might need you for firewood.
On this island, you can kill indiscriminately.
My Hawaiian save!
I am too weak to walk, but somehow I am strong enough to do this. Oh, my injuries are very inconsistent.
They do move in herds. Get in, nerds.
Oh, come on. Is it something I said?
I'm in love with you, Caroline, and I want to share the rest of my life with you.
Wait, when the hell is this supposed to take place in the timeline? Have they been engaged all season? Or are they going to pretend it's only just happened now? What the hell is the order of season 6? Either they've been in the least romantic or public engagement this whole time, or people who watched the movie weren't supposed to remember or care. Take your pick. Caroline, I regard you with disgust even on the best of days. Will you be my second non-green card wife?
Logan, it would be my honor to also enter into my second marriage to yet another horrible, cheating asshole.
Oh, we're the worst.
Don't be jealous that I'm getting married again and you're still a single loser, Stephanie. Oh, don't worry. I slept with like 6 people here, including 3 girls that said they slept with Logan. What?
Oh, boy.
Hell yeah, Timmy!
Next time on Baywatch Nights, Carmen Electra stops by and the Butte Bribeby Agency is called in to solve a trust fund murder. It's unfortunately a Griff episode. I'm Griff!